Alright.
So,
What up, bitches? It's 2024 still. It's December. We're getting close to Christmas.
yeah, we're getting a little classy.
Yes, sir. Cheers. So many fucking fingerprints on this goddamn.
Man. Chill. Oh, hey, we have
Cheers,
a producer now.
Hey, you want
Mike,
to step
say hi
on
to the
cam
people.
for a sec?
Oh, okay,
They've seen you, but
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, everyone. Welcome to the
Ayo.
Jake and Jake podcast.
Yeah, hey,
Hell
welcome
yeah.
to the pod. This is the Jake and Jacob podcast.
hey, nothing new here.
Nothing new. We're just same shit, different toilet.
Yep. Well, same toilet.
So, like 10 minutes before we started recording, Juan Soto signed with the Mets.
I don't even know who that is.
15 years. He's like the best, one of the best baseball players out there.
Is he?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, pretty good.
Like of all time or
I don't know. No,
this era.
not all.
This
time.
era.
But like, I mean, like he's the start is like good. Like it's not. He's not a Hall of Famer yet. Is what I'm trying to say.
How long has he been in the league?
6 years.
Okay.
So, but not long enough to be like.
And he signed another 15 years?
Yeah.
Wow, that's loyalty to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, $765 million for 15 years.
That's not bad.
How much is that a year?
$51 million a year.
How much is he gonna see
Just from the organization, not from any other deals he's got on the side.
Okay, you think half that's going away to taxes though?
Oh, in New York, yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still good money, but good portion of that's bye-bye.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I don't think he's going to notice.
Yeah. I think he might get a couple chains and he's gonna be like, all right, I got it.
I don't know. I know the NFL, the way the NFL does taxes is that you get paid where you play.
Those taxes?
Those taxes. So, like, if you go...
Well, that would suck,
So,
man.
if you go play in Florida for a weekend, you get Florida's...
Oh,
That's smart. Okay.
But-
sorry, I thought you
so
meant
that's-
like the team state you're on, not the.
No, so, like...
That makes sense though, because you're going into that territory.
Yeah, and doing
It's
your
like-
job at that facility, at that place.
Yeah, it's like being a contractor in the union, essentially. Kind of where you can go to different unions and work in Maryland, or you could work in Washington, or wherever, man.
Yeah, but I mean, that's how the NFL does it. So
Yeah.
I don't know if baseball, MLB is the same.
I think it would have to be, right? Legally. 'Cause you have to follow- it's
they have
like-
a different. Their pay scale, their pay structure is totally different than NFL. It's like they don't have a salary cap, so they just like.
Why would that change? It's not. It doesn't change how they interact with the government,
it's like
you know.
Their contracts are fully guaranteed, so like.
Yeah, but it doesn't change how the government is going to get their hands in either way.
Yeah.
And the way the government gets in is based off of the state.
Sure. Yeah. So who knows? So I don't know.
Yeah, he beat out Shohei Ohtani. The Dodgers only gave him a $700 million.
Yeah, but his was like
contract.
10 years.
His is 10
though.
years, so he's
Yeah.
making $70 million a year.
Yeah,
Well,
so he's getting
yeah.
paid more, technically. But
Yeah.
all that money's deferred. So he only Shohei's only getting
Yeah.
paid like $5 million a year, and then he's gonna get paid like from like age 40 to like 50. He's gonna get paid like $46 million a year.
Which is incredibly smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're retired, you're not playing anymore. You're making enough money on deals and commercials and everything while you're a player. You don't need that other money.
I mean, you might.
You might, yeah.
Well, he's he's the biggest star in Japan, so he's gonna have all these different promotional deals that he's getting now that he's gonna like that's where he's gonna make his money.
Once he's done in the MLB, he's gonna go play professional Japanese baseball.
Probably
Till he's like Ichiro, till he's like 60.
You don't think he would just call it quits?
He might. Depends on how much he loves the game.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know.
How manageable his body can handle.
Right?
Well, he's
I don't
like
know if that
football
makes
where
sense.
your brain
he's
dead.
playing 10 more years.
Yeah, at least.
Even if he sucks, like even if he's goddamn terrible, he's getting paid too much to not play.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, that's really all I had to say about the baseball front.
All right.
I know you're not a big fan of the baseballs.
It's not. I like baseball.
Yeah, but
I
you
like
know
it.
who Juan Soto is.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
We're not gonna have like
The fact that you're talking about baseball during football season is wild to me. Not that I would have anything to chime in on that either. Seahawks win?
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Hey, producer, can you check and see how Gus Williams,
Dog, you won the game. It doesn't matter.
No, I'm still.
You ain't got to gloat. You need what?
Yeah.
12
He's on my
points?
team.
Gus Edwards, 10 carries, 36 yards, and a touchdown. So he's doing pretty
alright.
good. The Chargers are currently beating the Chiefs 17-16.
Hell yeah.
3 minutes left in the fourth.
Yeah, fuck you, Bevan.
Let's go Chargers. What, is that Bevan's team?
Bevan's uncle works as Bevan's uncle's Andy Reid.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bevan's
the
uncle's
resemblance isn't there.
Andy Reid. Married Bevan's aunt Tammy. So Bevan's blood aunt married Andy Reid.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I
He's
like
a cool
to meet
guy.
Andy.
He's very.
Didn't he used to coach for Philly?
Yeah.
Yes.
With Mike Holmgren, I think.
Donovan McNabb and Michael Vick.
Yeah, there's a picture of Bevan on Michael Vick's shoulders that he's got.
Mike.
That's
Vick was
awesome.
after- Mike Vick was after Andy Reid.
Or no,
No, I think Andy Reid was still there, right?
Pretty sure Andy Reid.
was it?
I'm pretty sure it was Chip Kelly.
I think you're right.
It was Chip Kelly. Did the,
Chip Kelly.
Was it Donovan though? McNabb?
Donovan McNabb
Donovan
and Andy
was-
Reid for
was
sure.
with Andy Reid for sure. And
Yeah.
then he went.
Maybe it was Donovan that.
He went to Washington for a year. Donovan McNabb
Yeah.
did. But then they went to Chip Kelly.
That was a shit show, wasn't it?
It was. They had some moments, but yeah, for the most part. It
Yeah,
was a shit
Gus
show.
Edwards has 9.6 points.
Wasn't he like the first college coach to come up or something? They're making a big deal about an Oregon
He
coach
wasn't
being
the first college coach, but he was definitely like the first new
Maybe the style of
new
how
age
he-
new age offensive coordinator type guy
yeah.
to get a job to run like the hurry up college game.
We shortly got Russell Wilson after that.
Yeah, same year 2012,
Yeah, that's kind of when the season started changing, or the league.
or
league
we got Russ 2011, the draft of 2011.
had a walkthrough season and then freed him up.
Yeah.
We
yeah,
miss
Mike,
you
we
guys.
were talking like it's kind of a dark thought that now is like, oh, our best years of being a sports fan are behind us.
Yeah.
Was like
Yeah.
the
When I
Seahawks.
sent the Seahawks stuff,
Right,
just me
yeah.
reminiscing, crying inside, just like
Yeah, like I don't think the Seahawks get any better than the Legion of Boom.
I don't know how you
that's-
find a stacked defense like that.
I was watching Legion of Boom videos the other day. and it did.
I get so hyped up. Like in the middle of the night,
Goosebumps.
I want to watch some Cam Chancellor hits.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we might, in our lifetime there might be another, NFL or Super Bowl winning Seahawks team. But
Maybe.
I don't know if it'll ever have the same nostalgia as
I mean,
the
it'd be
2014
cool,
team.
But
That-
I just can't.
That defense was something else. And that was when football wasn't so like you can't touch players
Right,
type
right.
shit. Like now, it ain't the same. You
Or
hit
if you-
somebody like they're hitting somebody, a flag,
Right.
flag. All right, we're not playing anymore.
Or if your body weight falls on the quarterback, that's
Oh,
a
yeah,
crazy rule.
yeah. No fun league.
What do you mean body weight?
You're not supposed to fall on top of a quarterback in the NFL.
Why
It's-
are quarterbacks such pussies?
it's
Because
They get paid the most and they can't take a hit.
well, it's if they get hurt, the season's over.
yeah,
That's what
typically.
makes football fun.
Well, yeah,
Watch your dudes
but not
die.
when you're like
Now you got a backup quarterback
Yeah.
in there playing in the snow because it's the end of the season, and they have Super
Yeah.
Bowl contention.
yeah, but the NFL commission, like the owners and stuff, they want the best players in the playoffs, So like they don't want.
Boo.
So I agree with you. I
want football back.
I want real football.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do with the kickoffs after this season.
I thought
Oh,
they
yeah.
already ruined that.
I don't know if they're going to keep it. I think this was a trial run. This kickoff
No,
style.
I think it's.
You think it's permanent?
Can you do trial runs in the NFL?
No, it's permanent.
Because I feel like if
Oh,
they
okay.
go,
But so
I feel like if they go back, they're gonna be like, most people won't go back because they're gonna be like, oh well, I'd look like an idiot.
That's true. Yeah.
Like, oh, this was a bad idea. Oh,
yeah, and Roger Goodell definitely
well, yeah, he's
got an ego, and he's definitely not going to be like.
well, he's also obviously appeasing to whoever said, hey, we need to make it a little safer,
Right.
and we need
Conspiracy
to.
theory is.
Don't get me wrong, it needs to be safer, but I don't know, check the padding or something.
Well, conspiracy theory is that they're afraid that the NFL is going to get hit with like a crazy lawsuit about concussions.
Right. Yeah.
Because they were kind of a little shady about the details about like they knew the NFL knew about like the dangers of like helmet to helmet hits for a while.
Yeah.
And they weren't they weren't
Well, when you get
upfront about it to the players, and so I think there's a lot of like.
Did we know
shit,
about the?
We need to cover our ass and make sure everything looks like we're trying our hardest to say like this for player safety.
Are we talking about simple concussions, or are we talking CTE as well?
Well, yeah, CTE. That's concussions lead to CTE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any concussion, whether it's major or minor, will cause permanent brain damage.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. I did a research project on in college. It creates gray matter in your brain, no matter how big or small the concussion is, and it never heals. So.
I do want to note though, how much of this is like so much like further than just football. Like even every time we get drunk or something, isn't that enough for head trauma?
Yeah, I mean you're killing brain cells.
Killing brain cells. It's
shit. You do whippets in the backyard with your buddies. You're losing.
Oh God, yeah. I watched a video recently of somebody doing whippets in his car. And
oh yeah, I know you're talking about that.
Yeah, it just like.
He's like dead for like 30 seconds. Like the
I think they
part,
said he died afterwards.
Well, it's just a joke, but like
well,
no, like
you know how comments work.
Well, he wasn't doing whippets. I mean, he was.
No, he was taking
inhaling the duster.
Yeah.
Which is like worse.
I think he did pass away. Yeah, I think he did.
I think he did too.
That's a good fucking meme.
That would, yeah,
dude. To be honest, I don't know if this just means my brain's crazy. Like the first like 10 seconds of that, I'm like, all right, that's cool.
No.
I'll be down.
Jesus Christ.
And then
are you talking about when he's like,
no, it's just like he's having a good time. He's like, yeah, watch me do this, and he fucking like puts in his t-shirt.
You're right. Like you're gonna filter whatever the bad shit's
right.
out.
Oh, fuck you guys.
If you smoke a cigarette through your t-shirt, does the same
that's
thing.
cool. That's cool. And
Yeah.
he just dies, and I'm like, okay, all right. Back to reality.
Yeah, back to reality. The fucking video you sent me yesterday. The guy electrocuting himself climbing a pole.
Dude. So I
didn't even have to watch that. I was like, oh, somebody's up on. Okay, yeah, that's odd. I watched most of it, but the moment he stuck to it, I was like, all right, I've seen it all. I've seen it. I knew what was going on.
The algorithm, my algorithm has changed completely. It's like. And so
has it gotten darker now?
Super dark.
Now that you're not looking for ass and tits, it's now the devil.
No, so I've kind of taken a
couple
week break off of Instagram. Like I haven't really looked at reels or anything crazy on Instagram. Taking a break, and then I just noticed now that like
your wife needs you. She just texted me.
All right, we're back.
All right.
I don't know why. I've been craving candy lately. What were we talking about?
What were we talking about?
We were talking about concussion protocols in the NFL.
Fuck,
we were rolling. What was that about?
I don't know. Shit.
Do we need to rewatch the video?
Nah, we'll figure it out. No, dude, Mike, this is how it goes, dude. We'll get it back. Something about head concussions, conspiracy theory. Hold on, I'll get it there. Jerry Jones, conspiracy.
Roger Goodell.
Not wanting to admit. The kickoff. We were also talking about the kickoff. And
I got it.
All right.
I got it.
Not wanting to admit that concussions are worse than they...
Yeah, so they know.
Oh, yeah.
They kind of knew about the player safety issues a lot earlier than they were willing to.
Well, when is this time? What kind of time frame are we talking about? Like, was this early commissioner, like before Roger Goodell?
Dude, I just read an article headline. I don't know.
Hey man, you're the one who wanted to hit this topic.
Like when they started making the big changes, it was like the 2010s. So I'm sure this was like 90s, and it always seems like this happens when when a player dies that has CTE. Like Junior Seau, he died. He committed suicide, and he had really bad CTE issues. And like.
Is there?
What's that guy from Florida who he killed people? The murderer, Hernandez.
Oh, Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez.
Like,
yeah. Was he from Florida and played for New England?
He played for Florida.
But
the Gators.
Yeah. The NFL
Oh, you
started
knew him from college.
Yeah.
He played for the Patriots.
The NFL started the concussion management protocol in 2011. was when they actually started.
Sure.
That
doing
sounds way late if they knew in the 90s. 20 years
So
later.
I think they were kind of like, oh shit, we need to cover our ass and we need to start like making this game safer so that like.
Is there therapy you can do to work that out, or is that just brain damage and
I
you're
think
fucked?
once you
No,
fuck, I think
it's
once you
permanent.
break your brain,
'Cause
it's permanent.
Any
What
concussion is permanent brain damage forever.
What stopped every other football player?
I think other football players just got concussions.
It also-
They
it
just got
depends on-
CTE.
So how does the body decide who gets the CTE?
I think it's genetics.
CTE is active in everyone. So if you've had any brain damage, you start to produce CTE, or you start to have CTE issues with your brain. So it comes in different forms depending on where your brain has hit the skull.
Okay.
So obviously different parts of your brain control different parts of your body. So if your concussions hit more at an angle than straight on, your brain is going to react differently. But everyone's CTE is a little different.
Okay.
Some people have loss of motor skills, memory. Some people have anger issues. Anything that you'd get from a dementia patient is pretty equivalent to CTE. So
CTE equals dementia?
it can. I think it
Kind
can create early onset dementia.
It's
too.
like it's the gray matter, right? What
Yes.
Mike said in your brain. So I think that can like basically, depending on where the CTE happens, it can fuck up whatever that part of the brain it gets added to. So like you could like lose like motory function.
Okay.
You could lose memories.
You can lose
But-
a lot of things.
You
Yeah.
could lose vision if you get fucking hit hard enough.
Does dementia equal aggression?
It can.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's you're unable to kind of like.
Figure out what like
Yeah.
you don't know what's going on. Like
Yeah.
you.
But
Okay. No, I
yeah,
got you.
CTE can some early symptoms to let you know that you have
God, I
forms of
hope I don't have any of
CTE
these
is
symptoms.
mild memory loss.
We all played football.
headaches, irritable mood, slurred speech,
Well-
or unsteadiness while walking.
Depending on who you ask, weed does all of that too.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that's
Alcohol
that's
does
an
all of that
inhibitor.
A bad mood.
What?
Irritable mood, yeah, it can cause irritable moods.
I've never been on an irritable mood on weed. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I mean, I can't. Weed doesn't just make me happy. Yes, it does regulate my emotions, but I still can, get upset and still have all my emotions with weed.
Really? Dude,
I
once
don't get lost in the whole like, oh, the weed's only gonna make me happy.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like.
It can chill me out from a rough situation, but I can still get upset with it.
Sure. Okay.
If somebody pisses me off, yeah.
Well, you got that fire in you, dog.
Well, it's just
You got that.
I don't know.
Where'd your clan from? Like Ireland or some shit?
Dude, I have no idea. I have no idea my background.
Scottish? You got some.
Not a damn clue. Maybe German.
You got, oh yeah, out there, they got some fire.
Yeah, I guess. I don't want to say that.
Dude, so
There is no Nazi in me.
dude. So I got.
I have German.
Have I showed you the clip of me from the last pod? I made a clip of the last pod. It's like me for like 30 seconds just bashing women. It's so bad.
Did you make a short of that?
No, I got scared. I was going to, but
Yeah, it
like,
was not good. It
The problem,
was not good.
problem was is like I'm not smiling at all, so I just look completely serious about it the whole time.
Yeah, well, you were doing a sober pod.
Yeah, it's just like. It's like, is that just me just trying to be funny, or do I just have issues? Or do I have issues with women sometimes?
Well, I mean, for the most part, you'd like to tell jokes, so I would say you're not being serious, but I guess only time will tell, buddy. Only
Yeah.
time will tell. We learn ourselves in the moment.
It was a good time.
We learn ourselves in the moment.
Yeah.
The family name Mendel occurs in many cultures, but it is of South German origin. So you're
South
more
German, okay.
likely German
South German.
with the name Mendel.
I've always questioned also maybe Australian due to Gregory Mendel.
Well, Australia is a British island.
British.
So like Australia, the only
Okay.
the actual inhabitants of Australia
I thought
are
you guys it was a Jewish name because of Howie Mandel, and Howie's a Jew, so I kind of thought it was kind of.
Is Howie Mandel Jewish?
Look it up.
Oh, I guess This is what I'm
At the
here
end
for.
of the
We got a producer for.
At the end of the day, we all started in Africa
True. 100%.
and just veered out from there, you know?
Yeah, so why can't I sit...
Wow. I got yeah.
I almost said it.
I got what you're saying.
Yeah. Shout out.
It took me a second.
Shout out.
It took me a second. Hey, another shout out. Shout out Jessica for supplying us a mic cable or guitar cable.
Yeah, shout out.
So
Thank
we
you,
could
sir.
run audio tonight.
Shout out.
Howie Mandel was born in Toronto, born and raised in Toronto. He is Jewish.
Hey!
Hey.
His ancestors immigrated from Romania and Poland.
See?
Maybe I'm also part Jewish. Who knows?
See, that's pretty close.
It takes two
Romania
to
and
tango,
Poland,
you know?
That's pretty
Romania,
close to Germany.
that is
so
really
that
close to
kinda makes
Germany,
sense.
We're also only going off of a last name here.
Well, the last names tie into, you
Yeah.
know, typically where your families come from, if they've held on to the name.
Like a Davis.
When
State,
did last names become a thing?
They've always been. It was your clan.
No, because if you
no.
look at the Native Americans, they all have weird ass last names because they no disrespect, but because they had to come up with it because of us.
That's fair.
My name is...
Let's see.
They all
My name
had
is
singular
Raven.
names.
Runs with dagger.
What?
Like shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
I am chief. Blows coke in my nose.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Ow.
This fucking
So
guy.
last names originally started to derive from occupations. Smith being a
Yeah, that makes sense.
Smith.
Blacksmith, that
Yeah.
type of stuff. I'm pretty sure what happened was...
So are our last names based off of trade?
They were based off of occupations
Kind
or
of.
locations. Like if your family lived on a famous hill,
Well-
their last name would be Hill kind of area.
But yeah, it was because before last names, people just knew you from like your father's name.
yeah, paternal heritage
Yeah.
is one of the other alternatives.
So, and I'm
yeah.
pretty sure, like at least for like the Western culture, like the English changed that. And I want to say like in like the 1500s,
Okay.
like 15 or 1600s, like the king declared like no more because it got too confusing figuring out like
Everybody was a Smith.
everyone. It
Right.
was like I'm John the 54th because everyone.
Ah, jeez.
You know, like so, like no.
Come
so
up with something original. you
Yeah,
fucking
let's name you John Smith.
boring motherfucker.
You're John Smith now, motherfucker. So, but yeah.
Even still, John Smith. Well, okay, no disrespect, John Smith, but
I use so I like to give people ask for my name. I like to give out Dave Smith. Shout out.
Dave Smith.
Yeah.
Smith,
But now
BYU.
you're being an imposter.
Sure.
Dave Smith, BYU.
Now
out.
you're being an imposter.
Come on the pod, Dave Smith.
Yeah, so the
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
the practice of surnames became common practice in Europe in the 11th century.
Fuck, I was a little off.
A little off.
Surnames
Apparently
is
it's-
like Mr. Mrs.
Surnames is your last name.
Oh.
Last name.
Yeah.
You
It,
fucking-
apparently,
Apparently, you throw in a fancy word when we're just talking about last names, man. I don't know.
I guess
Suffix.
they originated
Your suffix.
in China in
Suffix?
2000 BC.
Suffix is Mr. and Mrs.
I don't know.
All right, well, fuck
Did you
it.
know the Chinese
I'm retarded.
their names, the Wing Wang Boom?
Uh-huh.
They're it's backwards. They have the last name first, and then it's the first name.
Like Bond, James
like,
Bond.
No, like Kim. Like everyone's named Kim,
Yeah.
but it's that's their first name.
Okay. That seems
the
normal
suffix,
to me.
The prefix is the Mr. and Mrs. The suffix is your the tail end. So if you were
gender.
Jacob Davis the third, your suffix would be the third.
Oh yeah,
Or if you had
Prefix.
like a doctorate or a PhD,
Yeah.
that would
Did
be
I
your
say
suffix.
suffix?
you did.
Suffix, yeah, that's the ending.
Pretty
of
sure.
it. Prefix is the beginning.
Dude, having a producer sucks, man. Like, every time I say anything, come a little bit wild, and he goes like, "No, that's actually this." I'm like, all right, dude. Let me cook a little bit. All right?
You are cooking.
All right, let me cook.
You're close enough.
Jing Jong Boom. That the way they say those names,
Wild.
Jing Jong Boom, is the.
Fuck, Jake.
Well, there goes my SNL. I can't go on SNL anymore.
Right.
God damn it.
Don't worry, you'll get it in a
I
couple
didn't-
years.
I didn't.
It's all just a.
No, I didn't impersonate. It's
all a show.
An Asian person.
No, you're good. You're good.
Could if you wanted me to. Just ask me to. I will.
Let's hear it.
All right. So this is my impersonation of an Asian woman in a massage parlor. More pressure. More pressure. More pressure. Oh, you good boy. You grow very big. More pressure.
Why does that? Why does that sound like the old dude from Family Guy?
Is that accurate, Jacob?
No.
Allegedly.
You mean Herbert?
His mom watches the show, sir.
You mean Herbert the
Well,
pervert?
I've had a massage before.
Chris Griffin.
I've had a massage before.
Jesus, Chris.
Yeah.
Don't care some
Yeah, you give
boxers in my
the
basement.
list, or what is that? The whistle?
The whistle talkie.
Yeah,
Chris
you give
Griffin.
that was yeah.
I'm gonna take Percy out for a walk later. My dog out if you wanna join me.
Fire.
Oh man.
I'm gonna do a shot.
Yeah, there we go. Game time. Mikey boy, you want another one?
It's so warm over here.
I'll have that in the memory bank to just bleep out the words.
So you can just do like a little quick cut.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That was it?
That was a good swig.
Sure it was.
We're doing polls, not swigs.
Yeah.
Brother.
I'm over here enjoying my wine while you drink Jack Daniels like an animal.
Quitting?
That was a good poll, dude.
This guy.
I already drink my wine.
Do you want some of mine?
I'll drink your. Yeah, I would.
No, drink your wine.
I will drink your wine.
I mean, I've got beer in the fridge.
Yeah, I'll drink your wine.
Are we doing some chug buds?
I love wine.
Are we taking alcoholic emission? Is that
On camera? You want to set it up?
an alcoholic? Yeah.
What you have a producer for?
Hell yeah, dude. Dude,
I still get distracted. I still don't know what to talk about when we're doing these activities.
dude, that's.
Is it not the best? I think it's the
mean-
best.
I guess for doing shots, yeah.
Yeah, well, just for simple drinking.
Tequila?
Yeah, I do prefer tequila.
Tequila, I'm shooting.
It's just
Yeah.
a wild night with tequila.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely end up like blacked out in some random like outdoor somewhere or something. Who knows?
There was one time I made it to a bed and my clothes were off and I didn't know how.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time where tequila is like the main pour, it is 100% like I'm blacked out.
I'm not at that level
I
of
don't think
it's
I've ever blacked out
100%
other
black. I've definitely blacked out off of other. But I was younger at the time too, so it's a little different.
Yeah.
Man, you ever try to get blackout anymore?
No. No, dude. I've never once.
I've
never once tried to get blacked.
You're right. It just
I'm doing
happens.
this?
We're all doing it.
I thought you two were both doing one.
Oh, what the fuck?
You crack it before you put the thing on, right?
You cracked the beer. Yeah.
You crack the beer, and then.
How else is it gonna flow?
I thought you were doing one, sir.
You want me to
You want to do one? Do one. Yeah.
I'll chug this wine.
Oh, that's gnarly.
All right.
Dude, give me a minute.
All right.
You don't want me to peak too early. Let me peek at the end.
It's his Keith, their dog.
Let me peek at the end, man.
All right. Cheers. All right, you'll do another one.
I'll do one, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not Mark Norman, okay? Hell yeah. Shout out. Hey, you're so slow, Jacob. Oh, man. Oh, dude. All right, I'm going to get that on camera. God damn.
Mine foamed up.
Oh yeah, same.
That's not a good look on the pod.
That's not a good look. It's not a good look.
All right, Jake, your turn.
All right. Hold on, let me just drink this wine.
Man, it's good stuff. Good stuff.
Wow, we're about to have a great podcast.
Yeah, you want to load up I'll do another one, and Jake will do the other one.
Okay, all right.
You guys do another?
Yeah, we'll do another.
All right.
I'll do another.
My stomach's got one more. Dude, I've been eating. This is kind of weird, but I've been eating so unhealthy lately. Like, I just cannot stop eating.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean,
Munchies or just
dude, it don't matter.
is it because are you just out and about doing like Uber Eats or something, or
like my job, they put out a bunch of snacks.
Oh,
and I grabbed like a few donuts, a bunch of these snacks, and then I ate all of them in like.
Sure.
I probably had enough snacks for like 4 or 5 days, and I killed it in like 3 hours.
You still eat lunch?
Yes.
Oh. Wow.
And then I go home and eat dinner.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm just having a. Can I have the blue back again?
Oh yeah.
I'll stick to the original. Thank you.
Cross contamination.
Well, I mean, if it's gonna
White's
happen,
all
let it be there, right? You know.
White's all right.
All right, we ready?
Yeah. Shout out. Hey, while we're doing this beer bongs, follow us on the Twitters. Follow us on social medias.
Yeah, it's all the Jake and Jacob podcasts.
Yeah, we have a link tree.
Go listen to the music. I've been seeing some people are listening to it. I mean, maybe it's just me. Still, I don't know.
Jacob has music. I'll put it in the description. Check it out. It's on Spotify.
Yeah.
Oh,
and Apple Music and YouTube.
Spotify?
I personally use it. Well, no. Once I started using Apple Podcasts.
Well,
so.
I have. Hold on. Let's beer bong this, and then I got a music.
Well, spit it out. Spit it out.
Well, so
Give me a second.
the Spotify has like the yearly like the warp 20 like the tell you your statistics.
Oh, your replays?
Yeah,
Apple's got that too.
Your statistics and everything.
Mine was like Limp Bizkit, Mike, and Future.
Mine was like the thing it told me was like you have it was like you listen to like 0.101% of like one artist.
Yeah, me too. I was in the top 500 people of Limp Bizkit.
Is that you're talking about the Spotify Wrapped?
I guarantee you.
And I'm like, dude, I think I have the weirdest music taste of all time. Because I've never seen anyone of my top 5 is in anyone else's top 5 ever.
Yeah, but I could tell you the same thing about. There's somebody that will have the same as you.
Sure. Mine's mostly like synthwave.
But there's so many people in this world that would not, like, you may not connect with them because they could be off in, like, New Jersey or something.
Yeah. But, like, I see, like, these dumb bitches post stuff on, like, Instagram and stuff about they're warped. I'm like, oh, that's definitely not mine.
Well, of course.
When I say dumb bitches, I have
You mean Chaperone isn't your first listen
to? I have men and women in there, too. It's just... I feel
bitches is much more than just...
dumb bitches?
Dumb bitches... The word bitches is so much more than just a female.
Yeah,
it's
you're a dumb bitch. You're a dumb bitch.
Yeah, no. You know? Calling somebody a bitch...
Sometimes I'm a dumb bitch.
The word faggot is so much further than...
now we're having a good
gay people. It's... If anything, it doesn't even mean gays anymore. If anything, it means you're just a faggot. You know.
Say something with an N. Start talking with an N. Do it, Jacob. Keep on going.
A newborn baby is a newborn baby.
Let him cook, man. Let him cook. What'd you say?
This may be a cut point. We don't
know.
What'd he say? Jacob, if you're listening right now, you might want to cut this out. I don't know. It's up to you guys.
What's wrong with saying faggot?
There's nothing wrong with faggot.
I don't know.
Faggot's on the approved list of words.
Is it? I don't think it is. I think it might not be approved.
Yeah, there's approved words of this podcast.
Buried in the podcast, dude. We're good.
Shout out to faggot.
All right. Are we doing this, chug, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Cheers before you crack it. Come on, dog.
So this Chug Buddy break is brought to you by Rainier Beer. God bless them.
Mike, I'm happy you're here, buddy.
I'm happy to be here, brother.
Great. This is a fun time.
All right,
This is good.
ready?
All right, let's watch these gentlemen shotgun these. Jake's pouring half his on the floor. Crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, please follow the Jake and Jake podcast on all socials. They are the Jake and Jake podcast on Instagram, Twitter, and on. I think were you on Spotify yet for the podcast?
We're working on it.
We're working on Spotify. Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh, you broke it.
No, it's fine.
You got more beer in that one, Jacob?
Spotify is we got to figure that out. We'll talk about it off pod because we don't want to. You just fucking god damn, dude. This is my home.
Cheers, brother. You already finished your wine.
I love wine.
I like wine too, but on a enjoyment level.
Wine is just.
Can we just do chug buds the rest of the pod?
Dude,
Just let me know when to set another one up. And I'll get her done.
I gotta work tomorrow. Dude, I don't know. I'm feeling enlightened right now. Might be all this alcohol, but what were you saying?
About what?
What were you were saying?
Oh, we were talking about big words, fun words to say.
No, after that.
We started doing chug buds.
That was it?
Yeah.
I felt like I had.
All right, so let's just do want to do a subject change?
Let's do a subject change.
Subject change. All right, hey, this is the reoccurring subject of Jake and Jacob. We're gonna solve a world problem today.
What is the world problem today, Jake?
I'm so glad you asked that, Jacob. Today we are going to solve the conflict in Israel versus Palestine.
Well, the ultimate answer is just stop fighting.
Well, I mean,
but
how's that gonna happen?
What are we fighting for again?
Well, it depends on who you ask.
Our new favorite phrase. Depends on who you are.
I mean, it depends on what side you're on. So if you're like the pro-Israel side, which is the base side.
You know, when you want to change the heat setting on this heater, you just pull it away a little bit.
Dude, I need to get a heater.
You gotta get a.
That sounds pretty nice.
We need to get 2 more heaters.
Yeah.
Garage heater.
Hey guys,
like it literally.
Give us fucking money for heaters, you fucking assholes.
Stop asking for money, Jake. We're not a church.
I see you on the views. I can
We're not a church.
Watching this fucker and just fucking please give us money for heaters. No, it's not cigarettes. That's just. I mean, I guess if you want to give us money for cigarettes too,
dude, I totally forgot about that. I forgot about that phrase.
It's a crazy callback.
I always call them darts and
darts. Yeah,
I'll smoke a couple heaters. You know, I'm not perfect.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. When you asked me to ask Mike to bring stoves,
oh yeah, I did have that thought.
I didn't think about drinking this much.
Oh,
you should have brought stoves.
I would have. Yeah, I've got a ton of cigars at the house, just chilling. I also, you freaking should have told me. I could have picked up like a pack of cigarettes or Zins for you guys.
No, we did a Zins pod a couple pods back. It didn't end well.
It didn't end well.
I ended up like this.
Yeah, I saw. I noticed. Where did you put those Zins? You fucking toss them?
No, I finished. I finished.
Oh, I finished.
I finished
in the podcast.
No.
Allegedly in life.
Yeesh.
Just in case my wife listens.
Shout out to our #1 commenter, Mike.
I
think I'm actually the number one commenter.
It's because you're commenting back at me.
Nah, he puts timestamps. He's like, feminists? Fuck these guys. They ain't feminists. That sounds good. A little wheat would really hit the spot.
This is just tobacco, Jacob.
Please. Please.
It's allegedly just tobacco. Allegedly.
I'm kind of gassy this evening.
Oh, that was you. God damn, dude.
I ripped ass at the beginning of the pot over there. I don't know if you smelled it.
I didn't smell anything. Oh, Mike's gone. All right, Mike's taking the piss. So how are you gonna solve the Israel-Palestine conflict?
All right. Well, you got to tell me what they need first.
Well,
what are the needs? Is it over land?
Yeah. The whole conflict is about basically the Palestinians think they have that they should have being in control of that land because they.
Who's currently in control?
Israel.
Palestinians.
No, Israel, the Jews.
Okay.
They have the land. So this all started in the 1946. After World War II, there's a bunch of Jews got like out of the German occupation camps and stuff like that.
Would this even be would this even be a question if there was never a Holocaust? Would Palestine be so rich in people?
Probably, yeah. If there wasn't a that's a great question because I don't.
Fuck you, Hitler.
Because a bunch of Jews got displaced, and so the governments were like, well, what are we gonna do with all these goddamn Jews? And they're like, oh, well,
which government?
America, France,
so the United Nations,
like the Western countries,
the United Nations.
Yeah, and so they're like, well, we have all these Jews. Where should we put them? Because we don't want them in here.
Okay,
Yuck.
Okay, yeah.
And so
what?
Like,
well, not yeah. I'm sorry, Jews.
so
what's wrong with the Jews? Why did we not accept them?
Oh, because they're just they're a little Jewy.
Well,
we have enough. I think.
What do you mean they're a little Jewy? Like
the answer is we have enough. There's enough of them.
Why does nobody like the Jews in the first place?
It's just because they're God's people, man.
Aren't we all God's people?
No. Oh, well, the Jews are the special.
I don't know about you, but I feel like I was born from God.
Wow.
What do you mean, wow?
Dude, what does that even mean?
It means I exist.
Okay. Well,
like the fact that I can even acknowledge myself. The fact that I have self-awareness, some bullshit like that. Yeah. The fact, I mean, sure, I could see you, but that could all be an illusionary dream. The fact that I can acknowledge myself and watch myself go through life.
Yeah.
This could be a video. But I can see
dude, that comment a couple days ago. Yeah, you don't realize you're in the Matrix, Jacob. You are in the Matrix, bro.
How do you step out of it?
Dude, you gotta take the red pill. You gotta red pill it up, dude.
What's the red pill again?
Trump dog, dude.
No, Trump dog is not the red pill.
Dude, my boy Trump. Shout out, Trump. Come on the pod.
What's the Matrix red pill?
Well, no, and remember the Matrix? He had to choose the red pill or blue pill.
Yes, which is which?
Well, the red pill is the
blue pill is going back to.
Tell him, school him, please. You had something.
Blue pill is going back to.
Going back.
Your illusionary dream
into the Matrix.
And the red pill is
waking up.
Awakening.
Yeah.
How do you wake up?
Well,
because the red pill is just accepting the truth and still living your life.
Well,
the Matrix is not enough because you can't break out of your pod that the movie. You can't break out of your pod that the movie establishes. You just kind of have to.
Well, that's the thing.
Go and accept life and live your life.
Because that's probably because we're not. Here's the truth. We're not in the true Matrix.
Yeah.
Matrix isn't real.
So stop calling it the Matrix.
But
give me the truth.
You can have an awakening and be like, "Oh, dude, this U.S. government is fucking corrupt and bullshit."
Okay, I've been on that wave.
These people are lizard people.
I've been on that wave. All right, dog.
All right.
It's not helping me. It's just making me more angry.
That's the red pill, and realizing. All the high society people are pedophiles. That is.
But why?
Because young pussy's awesome.
Well, of course.
I
was gonna give you some.
No, shut up, Mike. Don't give me that look, Mike.
It wasn't okay.
I don't know if I would say that.
Young pussy? No.
I do not agree.
I've never had young pussy. I have an old.
Can I clear this up for you?
Jesus.
Can I clear this up for you? Look, of course.
No. Let me get out of this, please.
Let
me get out of this.
Let me clear it up for you. Because
get out of this.
No, I don't need you to. Because I'm the one who has to understand you. Because you're the one who said a rash thing. You don't deserve to talk your way out of this.
I can talk out of this. No.
Look,
honestly.
Jake.
Dude, if underage pussy wasn't awesome, don't you think these billionaires wouldn't do it?
That's not the excuse.
I'm just saying, like, if it wasn't awesome, objectively, I'm not saying I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying
on the Jake and Jake podcast does not have sex with
only
underage women and would
all right,
never.
let me put these in acceptable.
None of us believe that what Jake has just said is the truth. He's just labeling what he thinks that the Hollywood people and the famous people are saying.
Objectively.
Just so people don't think things are going on.
Objectively. Because I've never had underage.
All right, even.
I'm just saying. I bet it's nice. I bet it's cool.
Could you just let me talk? You're not gonna let me. You're not gonna let me get a word across.
I want to cut all this.
No, don't get me wrong. This is 2 weeks in a row.
This is crazy.
But no, the only thing you could acknowledge to this is obviously the younger, the tighter. That's it. That's it. That's it. His face over there.
Sober Jacob, you might want to cut the last 5 minutes.
Maybe. But
it might be.
I guarantee you, I'm gonna say fuck it, and we'll see what happens.
Get on our level, bro.
I don't want to be on that level ever.
Get on our level, bro.
Nobody said it was.
Truth,
nobody
man.
said it was a good idea or that it was acceptable.
No, objectively, it's terrible.
Not objectively.
No, I mean,
it is
truth.
terrible.
Nothing objective.
By justice and truth, it is bad. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It is terrible.
But
I'm just saying. Doing meth is probably nice the first couple times. Do you understand? Like you probably feel pretty good when you're doing it. I'm just saying it's bad for it's bad. You don't want it. You get what I'm saying.
who creates the morals? Who creates the values?
Well, bro has never beat the allegations.
Hold on, Jacob, that's a little too far. That's a bridge too far.
Sorry, I thought we were just taking this joke deeper.
That's a bridge too far. Now you're going with who creates the morals? These assholes have been saying we can't fuck underage pussy for too long. They don't create the rules for morals. In my morality, I think we can fuck underage pussy all we want. No, Jacob, we don't want it. We don't want that, man. No, dude. No, the morals are right. We have the morals.
No.
We have the line. No. The pod is 100% against pedophilia. We're not for pedophilia.
I think Shane Gillis in his special, I think he said... I think Shane Gillis had a joke lined up with, somebody, when they were creating the Constitution of, making, underage women and adult women type shit.
Oh, that was a Gillian Keefe skit.
Was that the Gillian Keefe? I thought it was a part of his special of saying
maybe he said it in the special, but he had a Gillian Keefe skit where he was all right, we're gonna create the age of consent.
12 or something like that.
And then he's like, all right, who wants to go first? Connecticut? And the Connecticut's I don't know, 12. And then they're like, ew, gross, ew, 12? That's crazy.
Can I hit that?
That's crazy. Ew, gross. So that was the joke.
Yeah, I think that was in a special.
And we stand by that.
I think that was kind of the feeling I was getting. That was kind of hilarious.
Yeah, well, it was very funny.
Of the morals, who creates the morals?
I mean...
It was those guys. They could have said 16 or 12. And when you're fed something like that, that's kind of how you're gonna think.
Yeah, I mean,
because everybody's programmed from such a young age. So when you set those laws and rules, that's kind of where you're gonna be for
societies. You can see the morality is different in different societies. I'm sure, you go down to Mexico, people have different ideas about morale, whatever, versus up in America.
Well, it was also the time period, because you're thinking a lot of women were getting married a lot younger in the 1600s, so it was also interesting that they bumped it up to 18 and all. So
maybe over time they just noticed that. To this day, I know a few guys that are
fucking liberals.
Well, they'll be I don't know, they'll be my age, and they'll be an 18-year-old, that's preposterous. Like, no, I need somebody.
Yeah, that's a little
Yeah,
icky.
so
That's
the original
Super
age of
icky.
consent.
I don't
was,
know. I think if you're of consent, you're of consent.
Well, the
I don't know,
original
dude.
age was 16.
It really depends on the person and how
I
you
don't
connect
know.
with them.
Dude, if you're 20, so like, how old are you? 27?
25.
20? Fuck.
I'm a lot younger than
20
you, buddy.
It's okay. 25 and you're dating an 18-year-old? That's a little icky.
Why?
She-
You're accepting her for
She's
who
in
she
high
is,
school.
and then you're gonna watch her grow
she's
into
in high
who.
school, dude.
No, not necessarily.
An 18-year-old?
Dude, I was
18
barely.
in
I was
high
barely
school.
8. I was hardly 18 in high school for
I
a
was
short bit
18
of time.
Most of high school.
Mostly.
Oh wow.
From
So
most- May.
the
Did
first
they have K through 12? Sorry, not
no,
to
you're
cut
good.
you off. Did they have K through 12 school in?
Yeah, Mike, know your place.
All right, I'm sorry for my co-host behavior. We respect your opinion. We love your presence here.
I had age of consent facts and stuff. If you guys wanted to hear it.
Yeah, let Mike talk.
All right,
dude.
all
Let
right,
him
yeah,
talk.
yeah, yeah.
you
So
son of a bitch.
in the United States, the age of consent was 12 in the 18th century. And that was adapted by America in 1776. And then in 1871, the age of consent was 10 in Delaware.
Noise.
And in 1871,
Guys,
it
you
was
gotta
lowered.
laugh when I say something.
It was lowered
when I
to
say
7.
something dumb.
The age of consent in Delaware in 1871 was lowered to 7.
What the fuck?
And then in 1880, 37 states that had an age of consent
7?
of 10 raised it to 12. While Delaware still had the age of consent at 7.
7?
And then in the 19th century, a social purity movement composed of Christian feminist reformist groups advocated that the age of consent should be 16, with the goal of raising it to 18 by 1920. So,
Oh, that's relatively new.
it is very new, yeah.
That's
So, well,
crazy.
okay, I don't want to be that guy,
7?
but since we're on a podcast and we're having this discussion,
7.
why generationally?
Holy shit.
What if their dad was like so used to like fucking 7-year-olds for the longest, 10-year-olds for the longest time, and now they have to live with this rule of 18-year-olds? It's kind of hard for them, you know.
It was so,
Because
it was-
DNA-wise, you're why. Well, you
Cut
gotta
this, dude.
you
Cut
gotta
this,
understand.
man.
You gotta understand how you're wired and how DNA works. You're learning patterns, and it does, for some reason, it does
Well, that's
carry
what
into your kids.
So that's why people say pedophilia is.
No, I think we just need to work it out. I'm not.
No.
I'm not advocating for any of this.
So people,
But-
some people say like how like there's always been like stories about like vampires and stuff.
All right.
Yeah, because of the so vampires. If you look at like vampires as pedophiles, because once you become a once you've been diddled as an adolescent,
yeah.
you are statistically more likely to be into young stuff.
Is there a way to break out of that pattern ever?
I don't know.
Because it's the Drake and Josh story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember the Drake and Josh.
Not Drake.
Drake Bell.
Drake got.
Yeah, but he could have been in the relationship. He was kind of fuzzy about the details.
No, he was. I think the Drake story is he was touched by his producer or
He
something
was,
like that. Don't touch us, Mike.
I gotta pee. Hey, we're back.
Yeah.
We're back. We're
All
back.
right, so I've got some.
I went pee.
I've got some wicked numbers for you guys. So, Georgia and Hawaii both raised their age of consent from 14 to 16 in 1995 and in 2001. And that's not even the newest one.
What's the newest?
In 2012, Alabama raised their age of consent from 16 to 18. Let's see. And 2005, Georgia raised theirs from 16 to 18 as well.
So is everybody at 18 now?
So in the United States,
hope
as of
so.
2020, the age of consent in each state is either 16, 17, or 18 as of 2020.
Can you look up what the youngest country is?
Oh, country?
Yeah.
That's a sad question.
What do you mean?
Like the lowest age of consent for country?
Yeah, we should all be at 18, right?
No, but the countries are not.
What about across the United Nations?
I think United Nations is probably 18.
I'm not gonna do that on work.
Good idea.
That would be, yeah.
Well, I mean, what's wrong seeing what's
You-
Google? I mean, googling.
This is
That's the lowest
What's
age
wrong
of
with
consent.
Googling which country has the lowest age of consent?
What-
There's probably a
what
lot
country
wrong with that.
has the youngest age of consent?
They're gonna be like, he's trying to go
And
there.
then Google immediately afterwards flights to.
If you get your own private island, can you declare your own laws?
International waters.
So then, what was wrong with Epstein?
It's icky.
It's icky,
He
but
was touching children.
but he
it's
didn't do it.
definitely-
It's his own
It's not
island.
because it's
It's-
U.S. territory.
It's definitely
It's owned
icky.
by it
But he
was-
bought it.
Well, he bought the island, but it's a U.S.
How do you
territory.
separate yourself as a country?
You can't
really
because it's like
big
when you buy
fucking-
it's like if you buy a farm in America, you
Really
buy a certain
big
amount of
fucking
land,
island,
but you're
probably.
still part of the United States. If you
The
buy
Louisiana Purchase territory was purchased land. Why, when you anything you buy in this world should be yours? There should be
Well,
no
then-
government over
the
it.
United States bought the land.
yeah, so they own the land. You're just buying the top of the land.
How do
from
you?
them.
Okay, is there a land purchase to where like you could buy it from America instead of essentially rent it and
No.
get taxed?
No, there is no. We don't have that
No.
because they.
You can't be an independent country as
No.
a solo person.
Not within the United.
You'd
not within
have
the
to.
continental
You'd
United
have
States.
to buy an island, and then basically declare war on America. You'd be like, "Hey, fuck you guys! I'm
Good luck.
seceding from the Union. I'm creating my own country, Jacob Island. Fuck you guys."
You know,
And then-
honestly, if
and
you
then the
just
government-
asked, maybe they would say yes.
And then the United States would be like, "Well, we don't see what you said is real anyway, so you can say whatever you want. Doesn't mean it's real."
Why does America feel so fixed?
Because we're the fucking best.
It
We're
feels.
the biggest. We're the bestest.
It feels-
If you get in right in our way, we're gonna piss on you because we're fucking America.
Honestly,
Fuck you. We have freedom. Go to Canada if you're gay. We hate you.
honestly, dude, this is how the Earth feels. It
China,
feels.
watch out. We'll fuck you up, dog. You little small little boy.
It honestly feels.
I'd fuck.
It honestly feels like this is how it will forever be,
Copyright.
or we will.
Turn it off. You fuck.
Is the Star Spangled Banner copyright?
I'm sure it is. The government.
I don't think it is. I don't
Was
think
that the Star Spangled
that was the
Banner?
Star Spangled Banner. I don't think it's
Government's
copyright.
Okay, if you let me speak.
Sorry,
I do feel like
Getting rowdy.
we should take another shot.
Up, song is public domain, baby.
Oh,
The Star
let it
Spangled
rip.
Banner is
All right,
public
I'm gonna
rover.
talk over it because it's inspirational. I feel like America will forever be the way America is. If not, the entire Earth will be blown up and dead. America is forever. The only way out of America being America is death.
What does that mean?
It means if we're going down, we're fucking the world up.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100.
There is no.
100.
We
Goddamn
will
right,
not be
cocksuckers.
anything but
Wake up, motherfuckers! It's America.
what we are. We may get more free, but we will be no less free than we are.
You're speaking in riddles.
I don't even know what I'm saying, but I'm just saying
Let's calm it down. Let's
this is our life. This is our life.
downshift a little bit. We'll rev a little. Alright. So, hey. Thank you.
Moment of silence.
God bless. So, Jacob, we were gonna fix the Israel and Palestine conflict.
Yes.
This whole conversation was
After this little speech here, I would almost just say let them do their thing, We're gonna be us.
Yeah. No. All right.
Look, we can't stop them from their religious wars. If they can't be happy with what they have, they can't conform to freedom, so they have shitty laws. And they can't take over like America.
I'll just drink it.
Yeah, let's do it.
No, I'm not chugging.
We're chugging.
No, fuck you.
Chugging. We're chugging.
Bruh.
Chug,
Where
bro.
are we go? Jacob.
Chug, bro.
Jacob.
Yeah, no, just
The devil's talking to you right now. You need to start talking to Jesus.
Whoa. You want some wine?
No, do you want?
I can swap out for beer.
Do you want the wine? Whatever you want.
Drink the wine. Drink it. God. Dude, that was Jesus' blood. That was Jesus' blood, brother.
Hell yeah, bro.
He turned water into wine.
What a tasty beverage.
Water became wine.
All right. Okay. So yeah, no, I think just let them do their thing, man.
Yeah, but that means thousands of people dying. Isn't that bad? Don't you?
What is the other option? We can't force them to see. Look, I think it should just be left the way it is.
Can I give you my 2 cents?
Yes, please. Because
maybe-
I'm just talking on the no war aspect.
Maybe I'll give
But
you.
let 'em do their thing.
Let them do their thing is war.
But we
war.
can't stop them either.
Okay, but that still means war.
Because that means more war.
Yeah.
There is a quote that says, "Don't expect peace without war."
You're kind of your issue is kind of the chicken and the egg thing. You can't stop one without making another, because like you don't want war. You don't want them to have war, but to stop them from having war, you have to create war.
I think in my current mindset right now and where I'm at in life and how I think, because I still want to achieve world peace for the world, but I think right now for me, I'm back at the drawing board. I
shot down your ideas. I destroyed your ideas.
I'm back at the drawing board. I see issues. Just me living life. I can see my own problems. With just even individuals that make me want to just fuck shit up.
Yeah. So.
And the fact that you have some sort of crazy ass power like world or country power.
It's the same shit, man.
Dude. If I could make it rain on my enemies and never have to pay the cost of karma, oh, dude, I would fuck them up.
Sure, yeah.
I would fuck them up.
That's human.
But
that's this human society. That's like the.
There's this thing called karma, and if you have even half a conscience, then you respect it.
Yeah.
You respect it, and respect is where that matters. Look, if you don't like where you live, move. Don't fucking take people's land.
Okay, but devil's advocate, that's a little harder when you're a country.
What do you mean? You don't have to move as a country.
You can't just like move as like
if
Palestine and be like, all right, we're gonna move to Europe.
You're clearly you're clearly unhappy being a king or a queen, whoever needs to move. You just need to resign because that's not your position in life and move. Go be happy somewhere else.
Okay, well, so the thing is with Palestine, they think they should be where Israel is.
Why?
They think that's their land, because they were there for a long time.
That's their original land.
Well, the Israelis were there.
On what terms? Biblical terms?
Well, remember the Bible? Remember there was the Empire of Israel and like all that, like King David and all that shit? You read the Bible, boy.
I did not read the Bible. If I bring it up, it's because it's something I recently read.
You read the Bible.
I really didn't read the Bible.
Oh.
I read bits of it. I talk about it.
Okay, so remember in the Old Testament, there was like there's like the King David, David?
David and Goliath?
Yeah, but then he became king at some point.
Okay.
And he was like, and that he made a big empire of Israel when Israel was the biggest. But
Okay.
the thing is, Israel is always like they always go against God, and so in the Bible they're always getting conquered by shit.
David went against God?
No, he died, and then like it's like the way if you read like the Old Testament through and through, it's like they have a good king, good godly king, brings Israel together. They prosper. That king dies, and then it kind of goes to shit. They get conquered by another country. They follow false idols, and then another king comes up, brings them all together, and then same thing. And then they get conquered again. So it's kind of like that.
So every time they follow false idols, they get conquered.
Yeah, and that's what. Yeah, in the Bible, that's how it is in the Bible. But what I'm saying is, the Israelis were there, and then they got conquered, and then they weren't there for a long time. The Jews got displaced, and then in 1946, the UN was like, "All right, we got all these bunch of Jews. Let's put them back where they came from. Maybe they'll leave us alone. So we'll move them to Jerusalem." And they created the Israeli as like the.
Can we go back? Where did we get the Jews moving?
Remember the Jews after World War II? After World War II, there was a bunch of Jews displaced.
Sorry, I thought we were still on biblical times.
Well, no, we fast forwarded to World War II.
How?
Hitler died.
Who took over? Just over time.
Okay.
Over time, it
Jacob.
became the Jews.
Jacob, the Jews got conquered by like the Babylonians. They got conquered by the Romans. Like they've been conquered for forever.
Okay.
So
where did
all
they
the
keep
Jews,
moving around to?
They got displaced all over.
They were
all over the world.
stateless or nationless.
Yeah.
The Jewish heritage was.
They were
wandering.
Yeah, they were wandering people.
You don't just get absorbed.
No, because your people don't have a home, so you keep wandering till you find a home. Because they were blamed for the death of Jesus, which is another reason why the Jewish culture is hated so much. They were blamed for killing Jesus, and so it's a very easy thing for Christians to hate them for, which was a majority religion.
And
back
other
then.
religions too.
Yes. So, and it's often argued that the
I didn't know you could just roam around.
wandering people.
You ever heard of a gypsy? They're like a cockroach.
How do you establish as a gypsy in America?
Well, I don't have. Thank God.
It's more of a heritage thing.
Yeah.
Gypsies
are like a
prefer that
heritage
term
in like
anymore.
England and stuff. There's like gypsies in England.
Because if you're born in America, you're just an American.
Yeah.
You don't really have a choice.
But I think
you can't
gypsy
be.
it's more of a heritage style or it's not like a.
You ever seen Snatch?
No.
It's a
Let me find it.
great movie.
Snatch is great though.
It is a great movie.
No, nobody. Okay, no.
Hey, they didn't laugh at my pedophile jokes.
Nobody wants to laugh at your pedo
I'm
jokes.
not laughing at your
For some
bullshit.
reason, you like talking about touching kids.
I don't like.
We don't get it, but we accept you for who.
Listen back to the jokes. They're all
maybe.
above board. They're all above board.
They're all about what?
They're all above board.
All right, are we gonna do this chug bud?
I'm doing them right now.
To be honest, dude, I'd be
Doing a
okay
little
with a
chug
piss
bud
break.
Brought to you by Rainier.
Don't jump the gun.
What?
Cheers, brother.
Oh, hold on.
Ooh, that was a nice. Dong. What donkadonks? What is that?
We're going for hour and 15.
All right. I think we should wrap it up. Oh, Jacob.
Watch the mic. Oh, your heater too.
My heater.
Heater underneath. Uh-oh.
God damn.
Might be time, yeah.
Well, dude,
drink that slow.
unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to solve this world problems today because you're fucking dumb.
Why?
We've talked about. I've been trying.
Dude, you can't call
We've
the pod now. I just took a fucking chug bud. We have another 45 minutes at least.
We probably need to do a second one because we might not do one next week because I'm on call.
All right, we can do another one if you want to call it like that. Yeah.
So
It's even better to
maybe
do
we
it
should call it, and then we can start again. And I'll change the shirt or something. We'll see how it goes.
All right. So if we just stop fighting, we'd be all right, guys. Crazy if we'd all just focus on ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, fix me to fix us.
That's
Yeah.
the pod.
Nah, nah,
Hey.
nah, nah.
Jacob, you got any plugs? Anything you want to promote on this beautiful podcast?
Hopefully I'll have some more music out here soon. If you listen to what I got. I don't know.
Mike, you got
Beautiful
anything?
stuff. And yeah, honestly, like
anything you wanna
Mike,
say?
thank you for being here,
Yeah, of
man.
course. It's been a good first cam producer.
Yeah.
Hopefully a long term. We'll see how it goes with you guys.
Hopefully we can quit our jobs and do gay shit.
Yeah, because I
Pod
told
for the rest of
my
our lives.
sister we're doing gay porn out here.
The Jake and Jake podcast is brought to you by Pornhub. Find what interests
That'd
you.
be cool. All right,
Brazzers,
so you got
Brazzers.
anything
You
to
know how
say?
crazy that would be. I've never had a Brazzers subscription. That'd be pretty nice.
plug the socials. Plug the socials.
Wow, I just hit my teeth. But that's podcasting for you. But joking on the Brazzers, I don't watch porn anymore. I'm a changed man. We're changing.
No fab.
No fab.
End of our days.
No fab.
It's all about growth.
Big, full balls of cum. That's all we
Dude.
like. We like big, full balls.
Dude, I've been laying in bed the last couple days like, man, I just want to bust.
All right. Hey, that's been the pod.
Man, I just want to bust.